Good evening, students. Hope everybody is doing good. Let's wait a moment for students to connect online. Hello. Good evening. Good evening. Okay, let's start our class. So, illustration 11. A listed company issued a prospectus inviting application for 2000 shares. Okay, we'll see here only question. A limited company issued a prospectus inviting application for 2000 shares of 10 each at a premium of 2 rupees. So it is paid as follows: on application 2, on allotment 5, including the premium 2 rupees. Okay. Then on first call 3, on final call 2. Applications were received for 3000 shares. How many we are issuing? We are issuing 2000 shares, but application was received for 3000 shares. And allotment was made pro rata to the applicants of 2400 shares. That means total applications received was 3000. In that, for 2400 applicants, we are doing it on pro rata. And for the remaining 600 shares, we are rejecting it completely. So for this 2400 applicants, we are issuing on pro rata basis. That means they have applied for 2400, but we will be giving only 2000 shares. Okay. Money overpaid on applications was employed on account of sum to be due on allotment. So they are telling they are adjusting any excess application money received. Ramesh, to whom 40 shares were allotted, failed to pay the allotment money, and his subsequent failure to pay first call, his shares were forfeited. So he paid application, then he didn't pay allotment, he didn't pay first call. Okay, because he failed to pay allotment and first call, his shares were forfeited. They didn't wait till second call to forfeit the shares. Clear? Next, Mohan, the holder of 60 shares, failed to pay the 2 calls and his shares were forfeited after second and final call. So for him, Mohan, who is holding 60 shares, he paid application, he paid allotment, he didn't pay first call, he didn't pay final call. So then his shares were forfeited. Okay, of these shares, 80 shares were reissued. were sold to Krishna, credited at 9 per share. Okay, at 9 per share. In this, the whole Ramesh share being included. That means in this 80 shares, we are selling 40 shares of Ramesh and the balance from Mohan. Okay, and the balance from Mohan. See, we reissued only 80 shares. But how many did we cancel? We cancelled 40 of Ramesh, 60 of Mohan. Total 100 shares were cancelled. Out of this 100 shares, 80 shares were issued. In that, 40 belongs to Ramesh and the remaining balance 20. Balance 20 belongs to Mohan. Clear? Okay. They have asked us to show the journal entries and cash book entries. Clear? Okay. Let's solve the sum. First, let's calculate how much application money have been received, how much application was due. Clear? Okay. So, let's write down the details. How many shares? Issuing 2000 equity shares. 2000 equity shares. Issue price is 12. Face value is equal to 10. Correct? So, this issue price to 12 is split how? On application it is 2. Allotment it is 5. First call 3. Second call, second and final call 2 rupees. Correct? In this there is a premium of 2 rupees. In this there is a premium of 2 rupees. Clear? Okay. Now, application received is how much? 3000. In this, for 2400 shares, we issued on pro rata. Remaining 600 shares, share application rejected. Rejected. Rejected means what? Refund. Clear? Okay. Now, so if people have applied for 2400 shares, if people have applied for 2400 shares, okay, let me explain you in a simple terms. If I applied for 2 shares, I am getting 1 share. If I applied for 2 shares, I am getting 1 share. In the same way, if I applied for 2400 shares, I am getting 2000 shares. How to write this in a ratio? The ratio will be 2000 is to 2400. Always write the ratio like this. This is allotted. This is applied. This is the ratio of pro rata. This is the ratio of pro rata. Allotted is to applied. So how much was allotted? 2000 was allotted. How much was applied for? 2400 was applied for. Clear? Everybody is following? Okay. Now let's quickly solve how much Ramesh applied and how much Mohan applied. Correct? Ramesh, how many was allotted? Sir, he was allotted 40. Mohan allotted 60. Mohan allotted 60. Correct? Now, what is the allotment ratio? Allotment to application ratio. Sir, application to allotment ratio is 2000 is to 2400. Correct? So this 40 is allotted. So it will be written here. Now we want to find out this. How do you find out? Cross multiplication. 40 into 2400 divided by 2000. Please calculate what is the ratio here. That will be, if I am not wrong, 48. shares. That means Ramesh had applied for 48 shares, but he got only 40 shares. Why is that? Because of pro rata allotment. Because of pro rata allotment. Clear? Okay. Next. Mohan. So same ratio, allotted 60. What is the ratio? Application to allotment. The ratio. Application, sorry. Allotment to application ratio. So how many allotted? 60 allotted. So 60 is to applied is question mark. So cross multiplication. So 60 into 2400 divided by 2000. If you have not understood this equation, understand here. So one side 60 into 2400 is equal to 2000 into x. What is x? This is x. Clear? So x is equal to 60 into 2400 divided by 2000. That is what I am writing it. Clear? Basics apart. What is the please? Can anyone please calculate this? 60 star 2400 divided by 2000. 72 shares applied. 72 shares applied. Okay. Yeah. Now coming back. Now Ramesh didn't pay what all he didn't pay. Ramesh paid what? Ramesh paid only application money. Correct? Ramesh failed to pay allotment money. So Ramesh paid only application money, not paid allotment, first call and final call. First call and final call. So now, how much did Ramesh pay for application money? Can we calculate that? Rupees 48 into he has applied for 48 share, no? So he will be paying the application for 48 shares. Correct or no? So how much was the application money? Application money was 2 rupees. 96. So Ramesh paid 96 rupees. Clear? 96 rupees. But what was the application money due? Application money due was 40 shares was allotted to him and 2 rupees per share. So what was the actual due amount? The actual due amount was 80. So how much is the excess application money? 16. Excess application money is 16. Okay. He didn't pay first call, he didn't pay final call, right? He didn't pay allotment, he didn't pay first call, he didn't pay final call. Illustration number 11. Page number 303. 303. So just a quick recap. Total we are planning to issue 2000 shares, and the issue price is 12 rupees, face value is 10 rupees. Issue price is split like this: application 2, allotment 5, first call 3, final call 2. And allotment 5 rupees, in that there is a 2 rupees premium. So total applications which we have received is 3000 applications. In that 2400 we are doing allotment based on pro rata basis. Remaining 600 we are rejecting it. Now, if you have applied for 2400 shares, you are getting 2000 shares. So that means we usually write the pro rata ratio is always written like this: allotted is to applied. Allotted is to applied. So now coming back, Ramesh has been allotted 40 shares, and what would be his applications? We did a cross multiplication. 2000 is to 2400 is our ratio. So 40 is allotment, which we'll write below the allotment, and we'll do cross multiplication and calculate. He applied for 48 shares. Similarly, Mohan, he got 60 shares. By doing cross multiplication, we got it that he has applied for 72 shares. Clear? Okay. Now, Ramesh paid application money. He didn't pay allotment. He didn't pay first and final call. So application money received by firm Ramesh is 96 rupees. But how much is application money due? Only 80. Why? Because we have allotted him only 40. Correct? So what is the excess? 16 rupees. Now same way we can calculate for Mohan. Excess, because while applying, he applied for how many shares? 48 shares. So he paid 2 rupees for 48 shares. So totally he paid 96. But how much we allotted? Only 40. So 2 rupees on 40 is 80 rupees. So did he pay extra? Yeah. So similarly, Mohan, what all Mohan paid? He paid application, he paid allotment. Not paid first call and final call. Clear? So how much application money did we receive? Application money received 72 into 2. 144. Application money actually due 60. How much was allotted? That much. So 60 into 2, that is 120. So how much is excess application money? Correct. Excess application money 24. Right? Yeah. Now this is one set of calculation. Okay. Now what we will do is we'll take apart his shares and we'll calculate for remaining shareholders who have paid everything on time. Correct? Now total how much was the allotment? 2000 shares. Correct? In that, let's take out 100 shares. What is this 100, sir? Ramesh plus Mohan. Correct? That is 40 plus 60. Why we are taking it out, sir? Because we have already calculated their application money, allotment money here, right? So we'll calculate only those remaining share applications which have not done any default. They have paid completely. So that is 1900. Correct? So on application, how much did you receive? For that, first calculate the ratios, right? How much was applied? So again, you write down the same ratio. 2000 is to 2400, right? Here it will be question mark, right? Cross multiply. 1900 into 2400 divided by 2000. That will be, please calculate. 2000. There is one more way of calculating this. Anybody? How much was applied total? 2400. Out of that, we already calculated 72 of Mohan, 48 of Ramesh. This will be equal to, correct? Huh? Correct. Whichever is. But I am just telling you, there can be two ways of finding this out. Clear? So on this 2280, what is the application money we received? 2 rupees. 4,000. Application money due 1900 into 2, 3000. Correct? Difference. This is the excess application money. Correct? Huh? Correct only, no? Next. How much was allotment money due? How many shares? 1900 into 5 rupees. Correct? That is correct. Allotment money due is 9500. But do we already have excess application money that needs to be adjusted against allotment? Yes. Excess application money. Check the balance. 8,740. Allotment money to be received. This is the amount which we will receive, right? Okay. How much is first call? 3, 3. So 1900 into 3. 5,700. Final call 1900 into 2. That is 3,800. Right? Yeah. First call due. Final call due. It will be received. It will be also received. Why? Because these people have not defaulted anything. They have paid in full. Okay. Now let's come back again to Mr. Ramesh. Did we receive any allotment money? How much was allotment money due here? Allotment due 40 shares into 5 rupees. Correct or no? 200. Yeah, put together. No, 5 is total. Huh. Now, how much was excess application money with us? 16. Here. Only Ramesh. We are talking about only Ramesh. Okay. Now, what is the remaining balance which we need to collect? 184. Allotment to be received but not received. Correct or no? Next. First call for Ramesh. How much? First call due 40 into 3, 120. Any excess money left with us? No excess money. Why? Sir, 16 rupees was left. We already adjusted it. What is left? Nothing is left. Correct? Again, not received. Done? Final call should we do? Read the question. Second paragraph. After that, details. Ramesh, to whom 40 shares were allotted, what they are told, Ramesh, to whom 40 shares were allotted, failed to pay allotment money. On his subsequent failure to pay first call, his shares were forfeited. That means even before reaching the second call, his shares were cancelled. Correct. So second call is not called for Mr. Ramesh. They were cancelled. So we'll stop till here. Next, let's come back to Mohan. Allotment due. Sixteen to 5. 300. Right? Excess application money 24. Remaining 276. Received. Received. It is received. Go and read the question. Mohan, the holder of 60 share, failed to pay the 2 calls. That means he has paid application, he has paid allotment, but he failed to pay first and second call. Clear? So this is received. Next is excess we are already having, no sir. See, he had to pay us only 120 while applying. He paid us 144. Correct? So has he paid us excess? Yes. Next on allotment he has to pay us 300. Already we have excess, no? We'll adjust it, no? Then only balance we'll ask, no? Do you think he will pay again? Understanding? Excess application money is usually adjusted against the allotment. Clear? First call? Correct, but this is allotment. This is allotment. First we will adjust it against allotment. Then we'll look about calls. First call. Here also, if you see, his allotment only failed. Ramesh. Allotment itself is failed for Ramesh. But doesn't mean that you should not adjust the application money. See, you adjust the excess application money. Then you ask them to pay this much. Then they don't pay. Then it becomes unpaid. Then you go for forfeiture. Clear? Adjustment has to be done no matter what. Next. First call due. How much is the first call due? 60 shares into 3 rupees. That is 180. Correct? Not paid. Final call. How much? 60 into correct? Now, just for us to easily pass the journal entries, we'll record the transaction like this. Total application money received in bank. How much did we receive application money? Simple, sir. We received 3000 application into 2 rupees per application. Correct? Right? Next. Total allotment received in the bank. Now, don't directly multiply 2000 into 5 rupees. Why? Because Ramesh has not paid. Correct? Mohan has paid and other shareholders have paid. So, what we will do? You go back here. See how much to be received on allotment. This is to be received. This is to be received. Correct or no? Sir, this one he has not paid. Correct or no? Not received. This is received. This is received in the bank account. Correct? So 8740 plus 276. Total it 9060. Okay. Next. Total first call received in bank. Ramesh didn't pay, Mohan didn't pay. So what is received? 5700. So Ramesh didn't pay, Mohan didn't pay. So how much we have received? 3800. Okay. So this is important for us to pass the bank entries, correct? Now we'll solve the journal entries. First journal entry, appa. Application received. Journal entry. Bank account debit to equity share application account. How many applications we received? Sir, 3000 application, 2 rupees each. Correct? Yes. Next. Allotment is done. Yes, allotment is done. Correct? Yes, how much money was due on share allotment account? Equity share allotment account debit to equity share capital account. How much? 2000 shares into 5 rupees each. Correct? That is 2000 into 5 is how much? 10,000. Correct? But to equity share capital, how much? 2000 into 3. The remaining will go to security premium. Huh? security premium anta irala, security premium will go to security premium account. You can't just write premium account. So here 2000 into 2. Clear? Okay. Next, even this which is lying in an equity share application, that also needs to be transferred to equity share capital. Correct or no? So equity share application account debit. How much? 2000 shares into 2 rupees. That will be 4000 to equity share capital 4000. Don't worry about security premium because security premium will only come once. Clear? See, usually this entry is passed first, then this allotment entry will come. But because it will confuse you, that is why I am writing it in this manner. Okay? Once the allotment happens, first application money is transferred to equity share capital account, then allotment money is transferred. Clear? Okay. Now, out of this equity share allotment, how much we have received in the bank account? See here. How much? 9016. Correct? So entry bank account debit 9016 to equity share allotment account. Right? But there was excess application money with us. Correct or no? There was excess application money. See, we had excess application money of 16, excess application money here 24, excess application money here 760, which was adjusted against allotment. That needs to be accounted via journal entry. Correct or no? So here you pass equity share application account debit. How much it is? 16 plus I don't know, some 16 plus 24 plus 760. Total? 800, I guess. 760 plus 24 plus 16, 800. 760. 760. To equity share allotment account. How much total? 9816. 9816. See, what does this 9816 mean? Simple. 9016 we are receiving now in the bank account. This 800 has already been received in the application money, which we are adjusting now. Clear? Okay. Now, should we refund something? Refund is also there. The applications which were rejected. Okay, that we'll do later. I'll not. First, we'll do this part. We'll complete it. Okay. Now, how much was equity share allotment account debited with? 10,000. Correct? How much is credited with? 9,860. That means balance is still receivable. Can we transfer it to calls in arrears? Yes. Equity share allotment account debit. Sorry, ulta. My mistake. calls in arrears account debit to receivable, no? So asset, it will increase. So calls in arrear account debit to equity share allotment account. So how much? 10,000 minus 9816, 184. 184. This 184 is nothing but from Ramesh, which he has not paid. So all your mathematical equations will get corrected in your journal entries. That is how it is. Now we'll go for refund. Sir, which refund, sir? 3,000 received, 2,400 allotted, 600 refund. Correct or no? Refund from where? See here. Equity share application, we received 6,000. We adjusted 4,000. We transferred the money to share capital. Then we adjusted another 800. So 4,000 plus 800 is 4,800. So 6,000 minus 4,800 is another 1,200 rupees which we need to transfer. Correct? So that has to be transferred. I mean that has to be refunded. Application account debit to bank account. That 1,200 can also be proved in this way. How many rejected? 600 into 2 rupees. Correct? Done? Okay, next. So allotment entry done. Now we'll look into first call. What is the first call entry, Appa? Equity share first call account debit to equity share capital account. Right? How many? 2,000 shares into, what is the first call? 3 rupees. 6,000. Correct? Next, we'll receive the money in the bank. So bank account debit to equity share first call account. How much have we received? We have already calculated. See here. First call. How much did we receive? 5,700. Right? Now, the balance 6,000 minus 5,000, 300 rupees is balance in first call account that needs to be transferred to calls in arrears. Calls in arrears account debit to equity share first call account. 300, 300. How did you arrive at 300? Can you calculate in other way? Yes. 100 shares. Ramesh plus Mohan. 40 plus 60. Correct? Didn't pay 3 rupees. Clear? Next. Final call. Final call account debit to equity share capital account. Now, don't do 2,000 shares. Why? Because Mr. Ramesh, we are forfeiting then and there itself. After the first call itself, we are forfeiting. Correct or no? So, how many shares are left after forfeiting? 1,960 shares into 2. What is the amount? 2 6 are 12. 3920. Check once. Next, how much money we will receive in the bank account? 3,800. 3,800 to final call account. 3,800. 800. Balance will go to calls in arrears, correct? So calls in arrears account debit to final call account. Minus 3,920 minus 3,800 is how much? 120. That is nothing but clear. In fact, before you make the final call, you should have recorded forfeiture account, but we were in flow. That's why I didn't break there here. Okay, but we had already forfeited Ramesh share before even making the final call. Clear? Next is forfeiture entries. Right? This is done. Issue and everything is done now, completed. Forfeiture entries. First we'll record Ramesh. Correct? Equity share capital account debit. Equity share capital account debit. Now my question to you, did Ramesh pay premium? Did Ramesh pay the premium? No, Ramesh didn't pay allotment only. If allotment is not paid, then premium where it will come? So we have to reverse the premium. Wherever premium is not paid, we will reverse the premium. Wherever premium is paid, we will not reverse it. So in this case, Ramesh has not paid the premium, so we will reverse it. So security premium account debit. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. 2. Calls in arrears. 2. Share forfeiture account. Correct? Yeah. Now, how many shares? Always remember, what is the way we calculate this? Remember, what is it? Nominal value called up into number of shares. What is the nominal value called up? 2 rupees called? Allotment called?
Allotment 3 rupees, sir. Premium is
How many calls were made before we calculated Ramesh share? We cancelled Ramesh share. Application was called, allotment was called, first call was also called, but before second call we cancelled it. So 3 calls we made. So 3 calls total is 2 plus, don't add 5. Why? Because we are only using nominal value. So 2 plus 3 plus 3. Here 5 minus 2. 2 is premium. Clear? So that will be into number of shares is 40. So 8 into 40. That will be 320. 320. Next. How much is security premium? Total 40 shares into 2 rupees. 80. Correct? How much was calls in arrears? That means how much was still receivable from him? Simple. First application was received. Application was already received. Allotment was not received. First call was not received. Second call ಕರ್ದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆನೆ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಸೊ 5 rupees to be received plus 3 rupees to be received. Correct? Into how many shares? 40. Correct? However, we had excess money with us. Correct? 16. That we adjusted. Remaining is only in calls in arrears. Correct or no? So that will be 5 plus 3, 8. 8 into 40, 320. 320 minus 16 is 304. Right? Share forfeiture account ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೋಗುತ್ತಪ್ಪ? What is actually paid, that much will go to share forfeiture account. So how much was actually paid? Go back. How much we have received? 96 rupees we have received. That much will go to share forfeiture account. See, debits credit matching. Okay. So this is forfeiture of Ramesh. Next, forfeiture of Mohan. Now, ask the question whether Mohan paid security premium, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So, reversal is there or not there? Not required. Why? Because he has paid security premium. The moment you pay security premium, it is like a Tirupati only. Once goes, doesn't come back. Leave it there only. Two calls in arrears to share forfeiture account. Here, what is it? Nominal value called up into number of shares. How much was the nominal value called up? 10 rupees. Correct or no? Because we called up everything, he didn't pay last two calls, that is why we are cancelling. How many shares he has applied for? 60. Not applied, allotted. He has allotted 60 shares. Correct? Calls in arrears. How much is there in calls in arrears? See, he has paid us how much? 2 rupees is paid, 5 rupees is paid, remaining 3 and 2. Ashte. Correct? Huh? Only not paid. So that will take into 60. Correct? So 5 into 60 is 300. How much he has paid? See here, how much he has paid us? How much he has paid already? He has paid us 144, correct? And he has paid us 276. $144 plus 276. How much that will be? 300 only, no? No. Oh, correct. Sorry. Wait. Correct. Wait. Minus security premium. Correct or no? How much was security premium? 60 into 2, 120. Or in other words, forfeiture account will be what? Nominal value received into number of shares. How much is the nominal value we have received? See, application money he paid? Yes, sir. Allotment he paid? Yes. But only don't take 5 rupees, only take nominal value. Correct or no? So nominal is 3 rupees. Correct? Into 60 shares. Done. That's it. See, forfeiture, always remember, equity share capital will be nominal value called up into number of shares. Security premium, if not paid, it will be reversed as it is. Calls in arrear will be balance which he has not paid to us. Share forfeiture will be always nominal value of share received into number of shares. Clear? Next, reissue of shares, correct or no? How many shares reissued? 80 shares. 80 shares reissued. In this 80 shares, 40 belongs to Ramesh, 40 belongs to Mohan. Correct? Yeah. Now, when we reissue, we'll receive the money in the bank. Bank account debit. How much? 80 shares into 9 rupees per share. Correct? How much? Correct? To equity share capital account. Always remember, equity share capital account will always be credited with the nominal value. How much is the nominal value? 10. $800. Remaining will be nothing but discount. Correct or no? See, issue price is 9, face value is 10, 1 rupee discount. To be adjusted with forfeiture account. Right? So share forfeiture account debit. How much? 80. That is 80 into 1. Clear? Now, transfer to capital reserve. From forfeiture account, we have to transfer to capital reserve. Now, there is, you can't do it directly. First, we need to calculate. How much was there in forfeiture account? What was the balance in forfeiture account? Here 300, here 96. Correct? Simple, sir. This 96 will go to capital reserve. But before sending it to capital reserve, we have to reduce the discount. Correct? So what was the Ramesh, Mohan? Here it was 96. Here it was 276. Correct? Sorry, 300. Not 276. 300. Huh? 300, no? $300. Correct? Discount. How many shares Mohan had? 40. How many shares Ramesh had? 40. Mohan has 40. Total 80. Correct? So discount 40 rupees into 1. So that will be 40. How much? 96 minus 40 is 46, sir. 56, no? Here also same 40. Remaining, this will be gone to capital reserve. This will be gone to capital reserve. So share forfeiture account debit. Don't know, it is acting very weird. Share forfeiture account debit to capital reserve. 56 plus 260, that will be 306. 316, sorry. 316. Now total, what was the forfeiture account? 96 plus 300, 396. Out of 396, we are transferring 316 to capital reserve. So what was the forfeiture balance? 300 plus 96. So 396 minus transfer to capital reserve 316. Remaining 80, yeah? 80. This 80 is what? This 80 is this Mohan's 40 shares not reissued. We have not yet reissued 40 shares of, not 40, 20, sorry. Total 60 shares we cancelled of Mohan, no? In that 40 we are reissuing, 20 is not yet reissued. So this 20 shares reissued. On this, how much was forfeiture? Simple, sir. 20 shares into what was paid? 2 rupees was paid, 5 rupees was paid, but in that, how much is nominal value? Only 3 rupees. So total 5. Uh, did we do somewhere wrong? This number should be 80 only. 1 second. 2 plus 3 is 5. One second. Have we done? I think. Correct. We cancel the discount. Oh, yeah, correct. Yeah, you are right. Sorry. Wait. You are right. Correct. We missed that. Discount adjusted. How much did we adjust discount? 80 only. 40 plus 40. Correct. 80. What is remaining? 3, 1, 16. Okay. Oh, yeah. This is wrong. This amount is wrong. 316. Now, out of this, reduce this amount. 20 shares not reissued. 20 shares into 5 rupees we have collected on that. That has to be cancelled. So, forfeiture amount on shares not reissued 100. So, total 216. 216. Other way is this 56 will go to capital reserve, this entire will not go to capital. Here we have to split it. Huh? This one, no? Yeah. One more method I'll tell you. If this actually where we failed, here we should have written this capital reserve, this forfeiture account 300, we should have split it there only. Here we will split it here itself. That is where we missed. 300, split it between issued, not issued. 20 shares not issued, 40 shares issued. So here only you can calculate 300 into 40 by 60 is equal to ratio, correct? So to check once, 200. Here it is 100. Correct. Okay. If we split it here, this we would have done here only. So discount is 40, remaining 160. This will go to capital reserve. This will continue in forfeiture account. So 160 plus 56 is nothing but 216. Done? Any doubts in this? So that completes your registration number 11. Practice questions. Shall we do practice questions? 1, 2, 3. 3 questions are given. 1 and 2 is for me. Third is for homework. Illustration number 12. That only we did, no? Which illustration you are talking? Read the question.
Similarly, made an issue of 10,000 percentage of
No. That is too. You have gone too forward. Debentures we have not yet discussed only. No? Practice questions. SOS limited ಅಂತ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ. SOS Limited issues a prospectus inviting applications for 6,000 shares of 10 each at a premium of 12 per share. So issue size is how much? Issue size is 6,000 shares. Issue price is how much? 12. Face value 10. 12. Issue price is 12. 12 means including premium. 10 rupees is the face value. Okay, this is split like this. On application to allotment 5 including premium.
first call 3.
First call 3.
Final call.
Final call 2. Applications were received for 9,000 shares and allotment was made on pro rata to the applicants of 7,500 shares. So that means allotment is to application. What is the ratio? No,
Allotment means people with three.
no. Allotment means number of shares. Don't worry about money. I am asking about the ratio. See, total 9,000 shares applications were received and allotment was made on pro rata to the applicants of 7,500 shares. The remaining applicants were refused. That means rejected. So, if people have applied for 7,500 shares, they have received 6,000 shares. Clear? That is the ratio. Rejected is how much? 9,000 minus 7,500 is 1,500. Clear? Okay, next what they have told? D, to whom 100 shares were allotted, failed to pay allotment money, and on his subsequent failure to pay the first call, his shares were forfeited. Next, Z, the holder of 200 shares, failed to pay both calls and his shares were forfeited after second and final call. Of the shares forfeited, 200 shares were sold to C at 8.5 rupees. The whole of D share was included. Exact question like we solved. No change in the question.
Including premium and others.
So first we'll calculate all the tables, correct? Then we'll go to the thing. First we'll calculate who all. D is there, Z is there, then remaining, correct? D, Z, remaining, correct? Yes. D failed to pay allotment only, correct? But how much was application received? Application was received how much? First of all, you calculate this D. How much D applied? So, I mean, how much D got? 100 shares were allotted. 100 was allotted. That means how much was applied? 100 into 7,500 divided by 6,000. Clear? If you have not understood, I'll write it clearly.
So
Tab has some problem. Allotment is to application, correct? So how much was allotted? 100. How much is applied? We don't know. Cross multiplication, right? 100 into application is 7,500, correct? 7,500, 6,000. 7,500 divided by 6,000. Please calculate. 125. So applied 125. Correct? So application money received is how much? 125 into 2 rupees. 2 rupees. That is 250. Application money due is how much? 100 shares into 2. Correct? 100 is the shares which we have allotted. So we should have actually received only 200, but we have received excess which will get adjusted. Correct? Allotment due. How much was the allotment due? 5 rupees. 100 into 5. 500. Adjust excess application money. Correct or no? That is 50. Not received. This is not received. Clear? Next. First call. First call is there. We made first call, then we cancelled his shares.
Sir, failed to pay both accounts.
No. D. D, to whom 100 shares were allotted, failed to pay the allotment money and subsequent failure to pay first call.
First call, share were
Forfeited. So that means first call admel forfeit. First call money due is 100 into what is the due? 3 rupees. That is 300. Not received. Okay? Yes. Next, Z. Allotted 200 shares. How much might be applied? 200 into 7,500 divided by 6,000. Six thousand. 250. Received is how much? 250 into 2. That will be 500. Due was how much? 250 into, sorry, 200 into 2. 200 into 2. That is 400. Excess application money is 100. Allotment due 200 into 5,000. Adjust excess application money, that is 100. Received in bank. Correct? Next, first call. Due. How much? 100, 200, no? 200 into 3 rupees. 600. That's what, not received. Not received by company. Correct? Next. Final call. 200 into 2. Again, not received. Correct? Next comes our remaining. Yes. Total remaining. Allotted how much, Appa? Allotted total is how much? 6,000 minus D and Z. Correct? So that is 100 plus 200. Hmm. So 5,700 allotted. Correct? Applied. How many applied? 7,500. Here, take out D and Z. D applied 125, Z applied 250. So that will be 275. Sorry, 375. Yeah. So that will be 7,125. Okay. Application money received 7,125 into 2. Please calculate. 14,250. Yeah? Application money due 5,700 into 2. 11,400. Correct? Excess application money 14,250 minus 11,400. 14,250 minus 11,400. 2,850. Yeah? Okay. Allotment 5,700 into 5. Adjust excess application money. How much? 2850. Remaining 28,500 minus 2850. 25,000. First call 5,700 into 3. 17,100 received in bank. Final call 11,400, sorry. Done. See, in exams, how to calculate, sir? See, I have written everywhere application received, application money due, application money due. You don't have to write it each time. You do one thing. On the left side, you first write all the particular names application received, application due, excess application money. On the right side, only put D, Z, and remaining, and only put the numbers. Columns. Okay. Let's first summarize the bank receipts. Correct? Application received. Simple. How many applications did we receive? 9,000. Correct or no? Into 2 rupees. Correct? Allotment received. Did D pay anything? 0. D didn't pay anything on allotment. Did Z pay anything? Yes, he paid something on the allotment. How much? 900. Received in the bank. Correct or no? Huh? Including premium. That is okay. But we are just calculating the bank now, right? Then here 25, 650. First call. How much first call? 17,100. Why? D also didn't pay, Z also didn't pay. Final call 11,400. D also didn't pay, Z also didn't pay. Clear? Okay. First entry, application entry. Bank account debit to equity share application account. 18,000, 18,000. Clear? Next allotment happened. Correct? Equity share allotment account debit. How much shares were allotted? 6,000 into 5. 6,000 into 5. Can we reverse this also here only? Why to pass one more entry? Correct? Equity share application account debit. 6,000 into 2. 12,000. Okay. To equity share capital. Simple, sir. 6,000 into ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ 3 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ 2 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಟೋಟಲ್ 5 ರೂಪಾಯಿ. Yeah, I am adding both. That is what I told you. Instead of passing 2 separate entries, I am passing one single entry. To security premium. How much? 6,000 into 2. Done. Correct? Yeah. I will do it. How much money was received from the bank? Allotment money, how much was received? 25,650. Correct? Huh? To equity share allotment account debit. How much is due? 30,000. Debit. Correct? Hmm. Now, how much you are adjusting from equity share application? That means we have received excess application money. Correct or no? We'll go back here. Adjustment. 50, 100, where were we? 2008, 50. Correct? How much is this? 150. So that is 2,950, 3,000. 3,000. Sir, still it is not matching. Debit credit. Correct? That is nothing but our calls in arrears. So either we can add that also here only, or we can pass a separate journal entry. So calls in arrears account debit. How much is that? See, simple. Here only we have already calculated. 450 not received. Ashte. I think that's it. Done. Hmm? Add it. Check. Matching? 25 650 plus 450. 29,100 ಬರ್ತದೆ. One second. Check this total then. Bank account debit total you check. 2576. Oh, we have missed, no? Plus 900. This will be 26 550. Now you check. Coming a debit credit matching. 26 550 plus 450. Do it. Matching, no? Sure, huh? 26. Matching. So instead of passing one bank account entry, one application money entry, one calls in arrear entry, we have clubbed all the things and passed one single entry. If you want, we can adjust like this also. Sir, first I want bank account. Okay, fine. You first take bank account. Then you can debit calls in arrears. Then equity share debit, then to share allotment account. Clear? Next. Refund. We need to refund how many shareholders? 1,500 shareholders. Correct or no? Equity share application account debit. See, equity share application was credited with 18,000. Here we reversed 12,000. That has 6,000 balance. In that again 3,000 debited. So what is the new balance? 3,000. That 3,000 is nothing but 1,500 shares into 2 rupees each. Clear? Next. First call. How much? 6,000 into 3 rupees. Huh?
First call, second call to
How much was received in the bank account? Bank account debit. Calls in arrears, debit. To equity, first call account. ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂದಿದೆ ನೋಡ್ರಪ್ಪ, 17,100. How much we need to receive? 18,000. So balance will go in calls in arrears. Calls in arrears. That is nothing but our Mr. D and Z put together. Will pass forfeiture entries. Forfeiture of whom? Forfeiture of D shares. Let's forfeit his shares. Will come in order, correct? Equity share, capital account, debit. Nominal value called into number of shares. Nominal value, how much we have called? Application allotment first call. Aste. So 2 plus 3 plus 2. Sorry, 2 plus 3 plus 3 into how many shares? 100? 100. D. 8. Next, security premium has been paid or not paid? Not paid. He didn't pay the allotment only, no? Yeah. Clear? So how much is security premium? 100 shares into 2 rupees. Correct? 2 calls in arrears. He paid only 2 rupees. Remaining he didn't pay at all. So remaining is how much? 5 rupee plus 3 rupees. Correct or no? To share forfeiture account. So that is nominal value received into number of shares. Nominal value received is how much? 2 rupees. No, number of shares is 100. Done? Next, we'll do final call. Tell me, sir. Equity final. Huh? Final call is not forfeited. Only for D it is forfeited. Remaining we have to call. Equity final call account. How many total shares now? There were 6,000 shares. Out of that, 100 is already cancelled. So remaining only we will call. 4,900 into 5,900 into how much? 2 rupees. 11,800. To equity share capital. Okay. Next, how much money we are receiving in bank account? $11,400. Correct? Remaining 400 is nothing but Z's share. 200 Z share, which is not paid. Clear? Now, forfeiture of Z share. Huh? 200. Z. So equity share capital account, nominal value called up into number of shares. Nominal value called up is how much? In his case, 10 rupees. Why? After final call, we have cancelled his shares. So that will be
2 plus 5 plus 3.
10 rupees. So 2000. Security premium paid or not paid? Paid. So we will not reverse it. It has gone. Okay. Two calls in arrears. Two forfeiture account. Now, calls in arrears. How much is unpaid, Appa? First call, second call is not paid. Correct or not? 600 plus 400,000. What is forfeiture account? Nominal value paid into number of shares. Application paid 2 rupees. Allotment paid 3 rupees. So total 5 rupees paid on 200 shares. So that will be 1000. Clear? Done. Now reissue. Reissue of forfeited shares. How much is reissued? 200 shares. Total forfeited is how much? Total forfeited is 100 plus 200. 300 shares. Reissued 100 not reissued. In this 200, 100 belongs to D, Z only 100. Z only 100. Clear? Okay. Now what is the entry? Wait 1 second. Not entry. Let's first, at what price it was issued? 8.5. So face value 10. Discount 1.5. Correct? Discount 1.5. Entry bank account debit. 2, sorry, not 2. 1. Discount barala. Forfeiture account. Discount has to be adjusted to forfeiture. Correct? 2 equity share capital account, and the debit will be, one more debit will be share forfeiture account. Equity share capital ಏನಪ್ಪ? Face value into number of shares always. Correct? So that is 10 into 200. That will be 2000. How much money we are receiving in bank account? 8.5 into 200. So that will be 1700. 300 is your discount, which will be adjusted against forfeiture account. Okay? Yeah. Now we have to transfer something to capital reserve. Correct? But before that, we have to divide the forfeiture. Correct or no? What was the forfeiture balance before reissue? Forfeiture balance before reissue was how much? 1000 plus 200. 1200. Correct? Split it. D, Z. 200. Z was 1000. Correct? Out of this 200, discount 1.5 into 100. 150. Discount. This 1000 split issued, not issued. So issued is how much? 100. Not issued is 100. So this will get split 500. Discount appa. This discount has to be adjusted against forfeiture, no? That is this. Balance 50 will be transferred to capital reserve. Here also 100 into 1.5, that is 150. The balance 350 transferred to capital reserve. This will continue in forfeiture account. Clear? So the journal entry will be share forfeiture account debit to capital reserve 400. So now what was the total? 1200 minus this two, 150, 150, 300, 900 was remaining. Out of 900, 400 transferred to capital reserve. What is remaining? 500. That is nothing but our not reissued shares. Forfeiture amount on not reissued shares. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Next. Alpha Limited issued a prospectus inviting applications for 2000 shares of 10 each at a premium of 2 per share, payable as follows. Next practice question. On application 2, on allotment 5, on first call 3, on second and final call 2. Applications were received for 300 shares and pro rata allotment was done on 2400 share. It was decided to utilize excess application money towards amount due. Mohit, to whom 40 shares allotted, failed to pay allotment money and subsequent failure to pay first call. Jagat, the holder of 60 shares, failed to pay the 2 calls and his shares were forfeited. Of the shares, 80 shares were sold to Rishiv and the whole of Mohit shares being included. See, same question. I will not solve it. Same question. In fact, the question is exactly illustration 11, including the numbers. Yes, that is a homework. Illustration 11 ಇದಕ್ಕೂ ಏನು ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ ಇಲ್ಲ. Exact question. Same to same question. Illustration 11, illustration number, point number, practice question 2. Okay, next. Practice question 3. We'll see. JK Limited is a company with authorized capital of 10 lakh in equity shares of 10 each, of which 6 lakh shares had been issued and fully paid on 30th June 2024. The company proposed to make further issue of 1 lakh shares of 10 each at a price of 14 each. The arrangements for payment being rupees 2 on application, 5 on allotment and the balance on the final call. Applications were received for how many shares? 3,55,000 shares. Okay. Now, in that, applicants for 5,000 shares were received full allotment. Andre, total applications received was for 3,55,000. Out of that, 5,000 application, yes, apply madidare, full kottidare. So 5,000 applied, 5,000 allotted. Applicants for 3,000 share received an allotment of 1 share for every 2 applied. That means if they have applied for 2 shares, they are getting only 1 share. Read it carefully. Applicants for 30,000 shares received an allotment of 1 share for every 2 applied. That means if you apply for 2, I am giving you 1. So they have made applications for how many shares? 30,000 shares. So how much they would have given? 15,000. Clear? No money was returned to the applicant. The surplus on the application being used to reduce the amount due on allotment. Fine. Applications for 3,20,000 shares received on allotment of 1 share for every 4 applied. That means if you apply for 4, you will get 1. That means 3,20,000 you have applied. No, you will get 80,000 shares. 80 plus 15 plus 5, 1 lakh. Clear? The money due on final call was received on the due date. You are required to record the transaction. Alright, this is also done. I am not doing it. Homework. Illustration number 1, 2, 3, all these things only. Same thing. It is no forfeiture, nothing is there. A simple journal entries which we have already done many times, multiple times. Huh? Second illustration, no, which we have solved, which is having that allotment application. Second and third, both was like that one. Illustration number 3, illustration number 2. Not illustration number 2, illustration number 3 and 4, I guess. Yeah, 3 and 4. Yes, right, 3 and 4. Illustration number 3 and 4. Similar question, practice question. Please solve it. Okay, anybody want to take today's class screenshots? I have not given the time to take it. See, I'll show you illustration number 4 we have solved somewhere. One big table we had made, no? This is illustration number 3. This is illustration number 4. That you want to take, huh? It is already uploaded up. Huh? I have given time for taking screenshot of this. Take it. I don't know how. Interest on calls in arrears ಅಂತೂ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ವೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಈಗಿರೋ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. In that question even interest on calls in arrears was there, which we did that also. Okay. So that is also homework for you. Okay, today's class I am not allowed to take any screenshot, so that you can grab now. The first thing is illustration number 11. Take the screenshot. No, just continue. Debenture is there, no? Debenture is there, preference shares is there. Huh? No, still there is time. This is 11th illustration. Eleventh illustration. I think this is practice question 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, quickly, I'll brief about the topic of debentures. We have already discussed what is debenture. Debentures is nothing but loan to the company. Loan to the company. Only why we will not take, what is this loan to the company, sir? See, loans can be even taken from banks or financial institution. But when we take loan from the bank or financial institution, you need to pay something called as EMI, which we don't want to pay. That is why what company do is, and along with EMI, one more is they want collateral, some security they want, some mortgage they want, which if company had, they would have gone to financial institutions or bank. Because company will have difficulty in giving the collateral and paying the EMI, what company does is it gives a bond to the public saying, you pay me 100 rupees per bond. That bond itself is called as debentures. That bond itself is called as debentures. You pay me 100 rupees and I will pay you 10% interest every year. 10% interest every year. And I will repay this 100 rupees also after 5 years or 10 years or 15 years, whatever it is. So company will say, you pay me money and in return to that I will give you interest, and apart from interest I will even repay you the principal. Sir, but why they will come for debenture? They can issue equity shares only. No. See, the moment I am issuing equity shares, I am creating more and more owners. The more owners I create, if you remember our earning per share, it gets diluted. If you remember, 100 is my earning and 10 shareholders are there. How much is earning per share? 10. If suddenly 100 is my earning and 20 shareholders are there, how much will be my earning? 5. Did it get reduced? Did it get diluted? That is why what companies do is they don't want to increase their owners. Rather, they just want the money. So instead of offering ownership, they will offer you some bond, a certificate saying, I will pay you 10% interest for whatever money you are going to pay, and I will repay you at some point of time. Okay, so that is your debenture. It is a debt of a company. Debenture is a debt, it is a liability. Just like preference shares, even preference shares is a liability. Now, debentures can also be issued at par, premium, and a discount. Equity shares are not allowed to be issued at discount. Only reissue of forfeited equity shares can be issued at discount. First issue will not be allowed at discount, but debentures are not like that. You can give discount, you can even collect premium, you can even issue at par. Clear? Now, debentures can be issued for cash, it can be issued for non-cash. Clear? So if we purchase some fixed assets from somebody and we don't have money to pay them, so rather than paying them money, I will give them debentures. Clear? So both is possible. Just like how in equity shares, you can issue it for cash or you can issue it for kind. So both are possible. So tomorrow's class we will be seeing how the issue of these debentures is accounted, how we will pass the journal entries and record the transaction. Okay. For today it is enough. Thank you guys. Please do your homework and come back. Practice question 2, practice question 3. Thank you. Bye bye.